Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a suburb called Marangaroo. And Marangaroo's got a population of 10,590 people, yeah? And it's only 17 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. And it's built on an area of 4.8 square kilometres. So quite a lot of people over here. And behind me there's a golf course. Smack bang in the middle of Marangaroo. Have a look at that. And it's about 10 o'clock in the morning and it's packed, absolutely packed out. Quite a nice golf course. And over there they've got some playing fields over there, school over there I think. And the playing fields of that school's kept quite neat also. So the kids will probably pick up a few golf balls over there if they hit them over there. Kids will have some fun with the golf course, with the golf balls. You can see all the cars here, guys, behind us. This is the car park over here. So, very popular golf course over here in Marangaroo. So what we'll do is we'll take you for a bit of a walk around the suburb and show you around. Okay guys, so we're just taking you for a bit of a walk around here in Marangaroo. This is the street right in front of the Marangaroo Primary School over there. And this year is Marangaroo's been around for quite a long time, but this is sort of the oldest part of Marangaroo. So guys, Marangaroo is a northern suburb. Like I said, it's 17 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. And it's within the local government area of the city of Wanneroo. So we're just on one of the main roads through here. And the suburb's got, all the blocks are quite big out here, really big blocks. And you've got a mixture of housing out here also. You got some really nice big double-storey places, and then you got your normal single-storey places out here. And I have noticed they're starting to bulldoze some of the older houses and subdividing the blocks, because the blocks are huge out here. And I've also noticed the prices have crept up over here quite a bit, actually. So guys, Marangaroo was approved on the 13th of June 1973 with initial surveying of the area for subdivision commencing in March 1977. So it goes back a bit. And that golf course that we showed you, that's an 18-hole public golf course, which was opened in 1988. So that's been there for a while. It's a gloomy old day in Perth today. Don't know if we get rained on, because you can see all those clouds up there. Black clouds, grey clouds. This is probably the liveliest suburb we've been in. There's quite a lot of cars driving around. That golf course was completely packed out. And have a look at this. This is a new house over here, guys. It's a red colour over here. So obviously they bulldozed an old house and they've built a new house, and they've done the gardens really well. Very low maintenance. And next door over here, you've got a huge double-story house. I'm not sure if there's anyone in there because it's very, very overgrown with weeds. And it definitely needs a lick of paint, but it's a beautiful looking house. It looks extremely run down. Yeah, I've got my doubts if there's anyone living in there. We've got another older sort of 1970s style double-story house here. And another one here, 3 in a row. And across the road there you've got a couple also. This is the part of Marangaroo close to Wanneroo Road. So this part's been here for a long time. It's the first section of Marangaroo to open up, and then the other part started to open up in the mid 1980s or so. We're just going to turn down one of the side streets here and show you guys what's happening over here. Hey mate. One of the locals there going for a walk. It's probably the liveliest suburb. You guys will probably comment that you've actually seen some human life because a lot of the suburbs that we filmed, no one's out and about. So there's a few parks in the area, guys. But there's no shops around here. There's absolutely no shops in this area. There are shops in the surrounding areas of Girraween and Alexander Heights. Major shopping is probably at Warwick or Mirrabooka Shopping Centre. But this here is a nice little spot of Marangaroo. Have a look at this house over here on the right. It's quite a decent sized house there. They've obviously been out somewhere fishing or at a party because there's a few eskies in the front garden there. Drying out. The house really needs some maintenance though. It's quite run down. Look at the eaves. All those eaves under there, it's all mouldy. These, like I said, these houses have been here since the suburb opened. This is the first part to open up. There's a nice looking house. Kept quite neat. That one goes back to the 1970s, I'd say. There's a nice park across the road there. Marangaroo Park, it's called. And we're going down a street called Matfield Street. And there's a house for sale over here. It's supposed to be the most, well, it is the most expensive one in Marangaroo. That's for sale. And that park across the road there, that looks quite good. A lot of mature trees in there, all these gum trees and that. They're everywhere, and there's a playing area in there for the kids also. I can see the for sale sign. So we are on the right road here. And I was quite surprised at the price here in Marangaroo. It's certainly shot through the roof in recent times. And it didn't surprise me that the most expensive house is in this little nook of Marangaroo, because this is where most of the bigger houses are. So this house is right opposite that park, guys, and this is it here, coming up over here. It's a double-story sort of house. Looks like it's split level type thing, not a true massive double story. But it's number 12 Matfield Street in Marangaroo. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. 1 bathroom's outside near the swimming pool. 2-car garage, as you can see, and that's it there. And it's on a 686 square meter block. And they're asking from 850,000 Australian dollars. So looks a bit, I don't know, they could have given it a lick of paint in front there to for that price. They could have spruced it up a bit more, but people are buying these houses. So what do you guys think? That's the most expensive house that we've seen listed in the suburb of Marangaroo. What do you think of the price? From 850,000 Australian dollars, right across the road from that nice park. And that is quite a nice looking park. Would you buy that house for that price? We are only 17 kilometres from the Perth CBD. Now guys, on that golf course we were talking about, because I got a bit sidetracked there, there's also a pro shop and licensed bar and cafe on the premises. Now there's 2 schools in Marangaroo. We showed you one of them, Marangaroo Primary. And the closest high school is in Geroween, called Geroween Senior High School. That's the closest high school. And like I said, the shopping is at New Park Shopping Centre in Geroween, Alexander Heights Shopping Centre in Alexander Heights, Kingsway Shopping Centre in Madeley, and if you want to go a little bit further, you go to Warwick Grove Shopping Centre or Mirrabooka Square Shopping Centre. Mirrabooka is a huge shopping centre. It's got all the shops over there. But there's no actual shops here in Marangaroo. I am surprised. There used to be a little mini supermarket type thing a long time ago. There used to be one out here, but I'm not sure if it's out here anymore. I don't think it is. So these are some smaller houses over here, and across there that's the golf course in there. All fenced, nicely fenced. But I was surprised how packed that golf course was. It's a very, very popular golf course for the looks of things. So what do you guys think of Marangaroo? Would you live here? Seems quite peaceful out here. It's a suburb that doesn't draw much attention. You don't know if it's, it's just one of those suburbs. When I looked at the median house price out here, I was quite surprised at it actually. So guys, if you're interested in the transport out here, the public transport, the closest train station is at Warwick, which is quite a distance away, 20-minute drive probably. And but there is a bus service over here that'll take you into the Perth CBD and to the train station if you want to catch a train. So there are ways and means of getting to the CBD if you don't want to drive your car. Here's an interesting house here. He's got it all right. He's got quite low maintenance over there. It's a big block though. It spans about 22 meters across. Like I said, all the blocks out here were in the mid 650 square meters up to the mid 700 square meters, right up there. So what we might do now, guys, is wrap this bit up over here and take you to a different part of Marangaroo and show you around there. Okay guys, so this is the only shops over here in Marangaroo, and that little mini mart that I spoke about before, that's still there, but that Canton restaurant and the Vietnamese restaurant there, that wasn't there before. And they've got a barber shop there now. This doctor's surgery, that was there years ago. So this is the only sort of shop type of things they got over here in Marangaroo. Across the road over there's another specialist centre over there, and it's got a podiatrist in there and a dietitian and a psychologist and a diabetes educator and a dentist, all sorts of stuff over there. So yeah, I'm surprised to see I'm actually surprised that there's no actual supermarket like shops over here, because it's a lot of people in the area. And there goes the local hoons riding through a car park with on a motorbike. This house here, can this go down as the worst garden in the street? Probably. There you go guys, there's the worst garden in the street in the suburb. Just picked it out for you guys. So just walking along Highclere Boulevard here in Marangaroo, guys. And these are the sort of smaller type houses over here in the suburb, but they're still on huge blocks. And it's quite lively along here, a lot of cars going up and down. There's people here have just put a big concrete pad there, probably for extra parking, I'd say. So guys, as you can see, what I pointed out before, there's a medical centre here in the area, quite a decent size. There's a lot of different professionals there in that medical centre. But the closest hospital to this suburb is Glengarry Private Hospital, which is in Duncraig, which will probably take you about 20-25 minutes to get there. So that's your closest hospital. Or you can go into the city and go to Royal Perth Hospital. Probably take you half an hour. This is quite a steep road we're walking up through here in Marangaroo. Now there's, like I said, there's not much over here. The major thing over here is the golf course. There's not even a tavern in the suburb. But if you like a beer and you want to go to the tavern, there's one in Girraween, which is just across Marangaroo Drive. And so it's not too far. So we're just walking down one of the side streets here, show you guys the different houses down here. Now they're all getting quite old. They all date back to the late 1970s through here, through Marangaroo, late 1970s and upwards. Lady just did her shopping and she's taking all her shopping in over there. She's got 3 bags of shopping, so she'll be all right for the week. So yeah, there must be another school over here somewhere, guys, because you can see the sign over there. It says school zone. And between those hours over there, 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then again 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. in school zones in Perth, Western Australia, you have to drive at 40 kilometres an hour or less. So that's the speed limit through a school zone within those hours. There are big fines if you're caught. But there are people that still speed through school zones, and mainly mothers dropping their kids off. They're the worst culprits, speeding through the school zones. Some of them have also been picked up, and this is a true story, half drunk at that time in the morning, or sometimes in the afternoon. They probably sat at home, bored as shit, never done much housework at home, and drank all day. It is true. So guys, what we might do now is just wind it up here and then take it to a different part. What I might do now, guys, look at this tree over here. That's quite a nice tree. It's a big tree, but it looks pretty good. What we might do now is, in this new part here, give you guys the median house price over here in Marangaroo. And median house price in Marangaroo is 625,000 Australian dollars. And the median unit price over here is 361,500 Australian dollars. And the median land price out here is $357,500. That's a whopper for land. Now, talking about land, there is a block out here actually for sale. This is the cheapest block we've seen, and it's at 19B Mereworth Way in Marangaroo. And guys, it's only a 430 square metre block. Now, I had a look at it on the internet, and they have subdivided it, so it was one of those big 800 square metre blocks or whatever it was, over 800, and they've cut it down the middle, and they want 410,000 Australian dollars plus for a 430 square metre block. Now, I built my first house out here in Marangaroo in about 1989, I think, and that block cost. It's strange how these prices go through the roof, because that block cost 38,000 Australian dollars way back in 1989, and it was a 700, from memory, 760 square metre block or something, quite a big block, and yeah, $38,000 in 1989. So that's how much real estate can move. So guys, leave some comments here on Marangaroo. Let us know what you thought of the suburb. And we'll just walk down to this park over here. I think it's a park, yeah, it looks like a park. And we'll wind it up over there. There's another double story over here. There's a few double stories here in the area. People have either built them like that or they've added on over the years. And you know, for the most, the houses are kept quite neat. There are a few, but there's always a scruffy looking house in every suburb, I guess. Like I've said, even in the rich suburbs, there's run-down houses and unkept gardens and that. Look at this across the road here, where they've pruned all those two trees quite nice. That looks quite good. Very, very neatly kept house over there. So what we might do over here, guys, it is a park over here. Might just wind it up over here in this park. We'll wind it up over here, guys. There's a match going on over there, something. Anyway, we'll wind it up over here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video in Marangaroo in Perth, Western Australia. Let us know what you thought of the suburb. Leave some comments below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys, and don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.